I was just listening to Tracee Ellis Ross talk about how, not having marriage and kids has helped her on like exploring herself, this journey. And I think she is so inspiring. I think Tracee Ellis Ross is the bomb.com. I just love how she moves. I love how she speaks. I just love how she shows up for herself in this world. And I literally have nothing, not nothing, I'm a black woman, nothing in common really with Tracee Ellis Ross besides like this yearning for self-discovery. I think the message I've been trying to share with my platform is, even if your life looks different than like not having whatever society says you're supposed to do, even if your life looks different, self-discovery is one of the most important things that you should do. I constantly share about how I got pregnant when I was 17, and because I had a village and community support, I was able to be me, right? I didn't have to wait until my son became 18 to then say, okay, now I'm going to travel. Now I'm going to do the things that I really want to do. I got that opportunity very early on. I think if you don't have that support, you got to find it. You like have to find, whether it's peers, whether it's another community of women that are not like biological family, because I have 4 sisters and like all my family shows up for me. I think it's just super, super important to make getting to know yourself like your top priority, right? Some people think, some women had comment recently about how I'm barely home, right? Or I'm always gone because I'm not always traveling, right? I literally am obsessed with motherhood, and my son just moved out to go to college. But I really am the 24/7 parent. I'm the one doing all the things. I'm the one that remembers what the vaccinations are. I'm the one that spent hours picking where we're going to live so that I could go to a specific school system because this fed into this. I'm a very active parent. But I also have a life, right? I've also dated throughout my entire life. The problem for me really was like taking a break from dating, but I've always had a long-term relationships. I've always like been very fond of love. I wanted to get to know myself through the lens of a man, but I also maintain friendships. Also, I'm very close to my 4 sisters. I think it's just important wherever you are, like whatever age you are, it's never too late to get to know yourself. But I would hate for anyone to wait or to think they couldn't do it because they don't have a husband and kids, or because they do have a husband and kids. Like, you can do it at any age. And I'm like, I feel so, so, so blessed. My life would be different if I didn't have my mother. But yeah, look at her as an inspiration, not specifically for her life or to view like marriage and kids as a burden or the lack of it as a burden, right? Because depending on your perspective, you might be thinking different things. But just as, get to know yourself. What do you really like? Where do you really want to live? What do you really want to do with your time, right? What do you really, really love doing? I know all